Hi, welcome back to my channel. And this is why it's been a minute since I recorded a video, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and um, I'm actually going to be uploading a video every day for the next 365 days. Today is January 1st of 2023. And the reason why I'm doing this because I'm going through so many changes. There's been a lot of inner work that I have been doing, and this is just something that's been deep in my heart. Want to share it, put it out there, kind of like a vlog, and kind of document the what I'm going through, the uploads, the ups and downs, because I just sold everything and basically uh, kept. I have a storage room now, and my plan is to buy an RV very soon and basically live full time in an RV and just be more mobile and more flexible and have just enjoy life more. My whole life has been about work, work, work. And I usually have a couple of things going on. Even if I had a full-time job, I always had some kind of extra business and whatnot. And um, at one point, I was completely overwhelmed, and but a lot happened. And now one of the businesses that I have is allows me to work from anywhere. So it's been a blessing. And I actually did that transition before COVID even hit. So I've come a long way, and through automation and hiring the right people and all of that, I'm able to just basically work from anywhere else. And one of the reasons why I did that was, honestly, I couldn't afford the rent. And the rent, we were paying $3,300 a month. It's just outrageous. And it happened because where we were living was only $2,000, same, even bigger house. But the landlord decided to sell once he saw the property rise, and with the, everything happening with the market. So when he told me that there was nothing available, and everything available, we kept getting denied. And there were a lot of stories about landlords. I mean, there was one that even asked us for the bank statements. And I mean, it was just a lot, and I'm self-employed, so it makes it more difficult. So this was the place that we got approved on, and it was just not really, you know, where I didn't want to live in that area. It was a nice area, but it's just not where I wanted to be. But it's what showed up, what we could do. I borrowed money to be able to put the deposit of $10,000, and well, long story short, the they letting me go of the lease. I'm very blessed, incredibly blessed. They're letting me go with the lease. They're not going to, pursue the rest of the money for the lease. And they're even helping me out. They offered money to move. So as long as I left the house in great condition. So, and the funny thing, and the reason why I decided to kind of start documenting this, is because this was actually a manifestation of a conversation I had not even a week before with my girls. I have twins that are 13-year-olds, and I have an 18-year-old at home. And I had spoken with my 13-year-olds just not even a week before, telling them that I was feeling a call to really travel more with them, and that I would like for them next school year to go online, and let's try it for a year, and let's go out, let's travel, let's get an RV and just live in it and just travel. And then when I got the letter from the landlord saying, hey, why don't we know you're struggling, why don't you let's just let it go, we'll find somebody else, just leave the house ready to rent. And when they did that, in the beginning I was like, what is this? Wow, I mean, is this even real? And of course it's real. But I let it marinate. I meditated, prayed on it, and I realized that it was the miracle that I had been praying for. Because not even uh, I had ended 2 weeks before that a 21-day Daniel fast with and and it was all about, okay, what am I going to do about this huge bill, every month. And here it is, like, who, I've never heard of anyone being let go like that, and even offered money, leave us the house in good condition and we'll give this to you. And so I said, okay, so then I'm like, okay, so what do I do? Because I had been saving money. And so that's when I told the girls, it's not next school year, it's now. We're doing it now, and we're gonna be okay. And and so yeah, so I got super blessed. Uh, One moment, I mean, it's in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta take some of this money out of the bank. Don't know why, I had no plans, but then I took I think it was like $5,000 out of the bank, and I'm scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, really looking for RVs and and all that, and then I see this cute little apartment. It's like a studio. It's a one-bedroom studio with a cute little. Didn't even have pictures of the courtyard, just the apartment, and it was only $900 a month. And I'm like, because I know my old 18-year-old didn't feel the call. My girls, they're very flexible. They'll do pretty much. They'll know that I won't steer them wrong. But the 18-year-old was like, oh, dude, I don't want to do that. So um, I went ahead and we drove over there with her. I drove with the 18-year-old. We looked at the apartment. The apartment was basically perfect for her. So I told her, why don't let's take this for you, but I'll live in it until I can, like, let me invest this money on you, set you up, and then I can always work more and then get an RV, a couple months later, 3 months later. And because at this moment anyway, it's January, it's Tampa, all the RV lots are full. Uh, at least the ones that have called, and the people have talked to that understand, they're like, oh, yeah, this is the bad timing. So getting an RV now with me putting it in storage, because I wouldn't have a place to live, and I still wouldn't have a place. It's just like, no, it's the wrong time, and I have to wait a few months. And then I said, you know what? Why don't we do this? I get this. I'll pay for it for the next 3 months, and then you just, you get a job, you do whatever you need to do, and that way we kind of have a home base, an address. But my goal is not to really live here. It's just a few months, just to kind of sleep. And so we agreed. We signed the lease right there, and I had the cash right there. And I'm glad, because there were like 100 people trying to get the same place. I mean, the rental market in Tampa is crazy. So we did that. I put I did the paperwork right there and then, gave him the cash, locked and loaded, and yeah, and then out of, like, it was boom, 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 so fast. And now now we have the storage unit, and we have that the storage unit is like 200 and something dollars. The apartment is 900. The electricity is going to be like maybe 70, $80 at the most in the little place, and includes the water, so it should be really good. The I'm not going to take a video yet of the storage unit. The storage unit, the way that I'm setting it up, basically is our closet, and everything is accessible. I just still need, like, I don't have the clothing rack that I purchased. I killed it. It didn't last not even a week, and I killed it with too much. So I bought a better one, more sturdy, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, I've been purging, getting rid of, selling, donating. I mean, it's been an incredible journey. Um, Tried to get people trying to scam me like 300 times, but none of them, you know, got through. But it's been like, it's such a journey. And um, this is, like, I have been homeless with my kids one time for a few months. This is very different because I am more prepared for this event, and it didn't like, I have the funding and the means of making money in order to move forward faster than, but when I was homeless, like, and actually, a shelter for abused women, um, I had a home, like, with a mortgage and everything, but my ex didn't want to leave it, which is why I ended up in a shelter waiting for the judge to give the order for him to leave. And so when that happened, um, I wasn't working because the babies, the girls were just 1 year old. They were preemies. Um, I wasn't working, so but that's when I started my first the document preparation business in Miami. And I opened it. My first client I saw, I moved into the shelter like 2 days after I saw my first client. I had just done the lease. I bought like a laptop or something and a printer. That's pretty much all I had. The office already had furniture the way it was, and um, I was able to actually. I think I got a sidewalk sale from Home Depot, Office Depot, on a desk in a chair, and so I paid like $200 for that, and that was it. Like that was my setup, and I started doing that, and I got the lease right before I moved into the shelter, and so during my first few months of working in my new business, I was in a shelter. um, and I have other stories to tell, but there's gonna be definitely more videos coming in with all my different stories. But that really, like looking back to now, I'm kind of going through the same cycle, but very different. Where now I am more prepared. My kids are, that we're not staying, but we have a place to sleep. I learned that lesson. It's like I needed to, and anybody that calls me now and asks me for advice, I always tell them, just get your finances together to a point that you'll have a place to sleep. And that's exactly what I did this time. I follow my own advice, and so it's truly magical to see how things are coming about. I'm loving the store space. I'm loving how it's being configured. I'm gonna have a different background soon. I have some ideas. I have a bunch of beautiful tapestries that I can put. This picture is my niece, Angel. Rest in peace. Love her, Eileen. But yeah, so that's what's been going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. I mean, we're adjusting. I There's so much good of what we're doing, but I don't want to make this video any longer, and I will be making more videos about it. But there's going to be a video coming soon about how wonderful it is to get rid of stuff. Just getting rid of, only keeping the absolute minimum. But one of the tricks, and I'm just going to leave it there, is sorting through everything. As I mean, we had 4 bedrooms, so there's scissors. Like I found like 6 7 different scissors, right, in different places, different locations. So now that we're able to look at everything and say, okay, let's put all these scissors together, and then we have 7. Do we need 7? That sort of thing. It helps to kind of get rid of and be more organized and be more like focused on what do you really need this, do how many do we have, and kind of sorting ability to purge everything and say, okay, sorting, we had like 10 lighters and they were all over the place. No, can we keep them in one little cubby, one thing? These are all the lighters, the sage, the incense, the whatever, all the things that we light up, the candles, in one place versus having them all over the place. So it's been an incredible journey, and my girls are learning the okay, what do I need to do, how can I do this and stay organized. And of course I have no interest in it, I'm making them. But as we are forcing all of us to live in a small space, it's really giving, I think it's going to teach us that whenever we're ready to expand again, be hopefully stay with these lessons and be more organized. Just like military people, when they come home and they make up the bed, like damn, and they do their drawers, like damn, you know. I'm hoping that this can be like boot camp, right? I can only hope, I can only wish. For all of us to be more organized and to be more on point. I mean, my office right now, it's a rolling briefcase, and my printer, from a huge printer, now is a little printer scanner that I can only do one at a time for the printing. The scanning, the printing does a little more, but it's so compact. I can do it from any library in the world. I can do it from the RV. I can do it from my daughter's you know patio furniture. I can do it from here as long as I have I need to get a power supply, like a solar power supply thing, so that I can power up the printer. But yeah, but those are the things, and you notice that the light went off because the portable battery, I guess, didn't have enough power. So I need to get something better for the light, the ring light. But anyway, I thank you guys so much. I hope that you all follow me in this journey. And if you have any questions or any suggestions, please, I'll be checking the comments. And I really hope that you subscribe and get the notifications, because I will be posting every day, and follow me on this journey. Because what I did, I know a lot of, oh my God, you're so courageous. I'm not. I'm just right now just going with what feels good and following that feeling, and praying to God that God is guiding, saying, okay, God, is this for me? Is this the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Um, and just being humble, and understanding that it's not always, I'm probably gonna make mistakes through this journey and whatnot, but I just needed to something to shake me up, get me out of the comfort zone, and also be more careful with my finances, where I don't want to pay $3,300 on rent to somebody else's wealth. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, and I'm gonna make another video about what I'm planning to do now. With the extra money that I'm gonna have every month, because I have plans and how I'm gonna use them. Other people have done this and it's been successful. So it is gonna be real estate, but without taking loans out. Okay, so it's gonna be cash transactions only. And I think with the economy the way it's going, we it's something that I feel strongly that is definitely what I want to do. Not only to help others, um, but also to for us to have more cash flow, if that makes any sense. Okay. Mwah. I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.